Julia Louis-Dreyfus, the iconic actress known for her roles in Seinfeld and Veep, recently made headlines when she commented on her former co-star Jerry Seinfeld's views regarding political correctness in comedy. Seinfeld, another legendary figure in the world of comedy, had expressed concerns about the impact of political correctness on the art form. Louis-Dreyfus, however, viewed his complaints as a red flag, sparking a conversation about the intersection of comedy and social sensitivities. The debate surrounding political correctness in comedy has been ongoing for years. On one side, there are those who argue that comedy should push boundaries and challenge societal norms, even if it means offending some individuals. On the other side, there are those who believe that certain topics should be off-limits to avoid perpetuating harmful stereotypes or causing harm to marginalized groups. Jerry Seinfeld has been vocal about his stance on political correctness in comedy, often lamenting what he perceives as a growing trend of hypersensitivity. In interviews and public appearances, he has criticized the PC culture for stifling creativity and inhibiting comedians from freely expressing themselves. Seinfeld's comments have garnered both support and criticism from various quarters of the entertainment industry and beyond. However, Julia Louis-Dreyfus took a different stance on the matter. During an interview, she expressed her disagreement with Seinfeld's perspective, describing his complaints as a red flag. Louis-Dreyfus suggested that comedians should be mindful of the impact of their words and actions, particularly in today's social climate. Louis-Dreyfus's comments sparked a robust debate about the role of comedians in addressing social issues and the boundaries of free speech. Some applauded her for advocating for greater sensitivity and responsibility in comedy, while others criticized her for allegedly stifling artistic freedom. The exchange between Louis-Dreyfus and Seinfeld also highlighted the complexities of navigating comedy in an increasingly diverse and politically charged world. While comedy has historically been a platform for pushing boundaries and challenging norms, it must also evolve with the times and reflect the changing values of society. Critics argue that dismissing concerns about political correctness as mere red flags overlooks the legitimate grievances of marginalized communities who have historically been the targets of insensitive humor. They contend that comedians have a responsibility to consider the broader implications of their jokes and avoid perpetuating harmful stereotypes. Proponents of Seinfeld's viewpoint, on the other hand, maintain that comedy should remain a space for unfettered expression, free from censorship or self-censorship. They argue that political correctness stifles creativity and inhibits comedians from addressing important and sometimes uncomfortable topics. Ultimately, the debate surrounding political correctness in comedy is unlikely to be resolved anytime soon. It reflects larger societal tensions between free speech and social responsibility, and the role of comedy in navigating these tensions will continue to be a subject of contention. In conclusion, Julia Louis-Dreyfus's comments on Jerry Seinfeld's complaints about political correctness in comedy have ignited a spirited discussion about the intersection of humor and social sensitivities. As comedians grapple with the evolving landscape of comedy, they must strike a delicate balance between pushing boundaries and respecting the diverse perspectives of their audiences.